Hello, everyone. This is Danielle Spencer, and thank you for joining the Whistleblower Experience with Danielle Spencer. So, earlier this week, I've been watching the news, and I've heard quite a few journalists mentioning this book called The Handmaid's Tale. So, I decided to both buy the book and to order the TV series because I didn't know that it also came as a TV series. And I began watching the TV series, and I understand now why, especially with the events that are going on now in the news, why they were kind of referencing this book and the story told in this book. In this book, it talks about a future where women have no rights. And while the book focuses on the plight of women and mostly Caucasian women, I think it is very relevant, not just actually for any marginalized or underserved group. Now, the two that come to mind to me is not only women, but also the middle class in general, all of us that are in the middle class. And going through my whistleblower experience, one of the events that I talk about frequently is how, when I was being vetted for my job, how I was asked questions such as if I had any illegitimate children and if there was someone out there that knew something about me that was embarrassing of a sexual nature. Now, after reading this book and really listening to some of the comments that are being made in the news about going back to a time when women couldn't vote and how women, the reason why we've had Democratic presidents is because of women voting, it really made me think about that experience. Now, I've had plenty, and I will, as time goes on, share those, but it made me think how many men had ever were asked questions about illegitimate children. Whatever that, how the government defines it. But just the thought that the federal government was sitting back and going to put in a database information about someone, a female, a woman, having what they term to be illegitimate children, or looking for someone that knew something embarrassing about me of a sexual nature, and going to put that in a database to be shared with whomever. I have no idea who were they going to share this information and how were they going to use it. Listening, and I'm just in the beginning of watching the series and reading the book, but it really made me think. The comment in the series that she said that was to me very chilling is thinking, how did this happen? We were all asleep. And it made me think, present day, could we all be asleep? If the federal government can collect that or try to collect that type of information on me, how many other, especially women, have they tried to capture that information on? How are they using it? And is that a precursor for any other rights that they want to take away, especially from women, from anybody? Being able to collect in a database, personal information like that. If they're trying to go to a nationwide abortion ban and wanting to know what age you are, kind of their personal information to try to figure out, has that person done something that whomever does not feel is right, or especially just looking at through the lens of being a female, living in a way that they don't approve or that someone doesn't approve. To me, almost trying to take away our right to choose. So there are plenty more to be coming, that will be coming in the future. But I just wanted to drop that little nugget of information or that little thought for people. If the federal government was trying to collect that information on me as a woman about illegitimate children and about trying to find someone who knew something embarrassing about me of a sexual nature. What are they collecting on other people? And how are they going to use that information now and in the future? So, like she said, we were asleep. I think a whole group of us, women especially, and people in the middle class, a whole other groups, you need to wake up and really pay attention to what is going on with the laws and how technology can be used against you.